Hey guys, here's a quick tutorial on how I do all my editing stuff for CCU, how I work with it. And so I'm gonna teach you how to make your own object show using a crappy computer and basic knowledge. If you animate an object show, I recommend using Pivot. It's literally one of the best tools in the in the internet. Best animating software. Um, and I recommend using Pivot Animator 5 because it's like one of the easiest you can use because it has like a lot more features from the other one. So every time I'm starting a new project, I always like to open up one of the old files of CCU. So for example, CCU file, the one names part, I can just press here open. And then I get access to everyone. And so I select what I want to animate. So for example, for this quick animation, I will be showing you how to animate like closed captions saying hi or something. So we select closed captions. We press and hold control here on the keyboard. And then we click on the grass, the ground, the clouds, and then we just copy and paste it to another file. We delete the default stick figure, press minus on your keyboard until it's like this screen size. We copy and paste, copy and paste, and there we go, we have CC here. Pretty simple. Now we set the size to 100. Or if you have like a powerful computer, like that's better than me, you can just hold the mouse cursor and just do like this to the side, and it will also raise up the size, but like this is a crappy computer, so it's not gonna work. So you always gotta figure out a good size for the screen. You can also change the camera angles, the camera thing. If your camera is not showing up, then you can press view and show virtual camera, and then you can freely move around the camera. Now the way that I do the backgrounds, press file, set background color, linear. I like to light, and then I drag this all the way over here, put it right over here. And then once I like the scale, so I'm gonna make this a little bit more darker, press add. I'm going to enter a name, and voila, there we go. Let me move this grass. So you can either move by you can move the pivots around by either using your keyboard. So for example, I press the right arrow and it's gonna move, or you can use this yellow thingy. You can also move it around. So let's animate doing a quick wave. So we press spacebar to create a new frame over here. After spacebar, we move on to the next frame. So I want to move both of these eyes. So I'm gonna hold shift, click on the second eye, and then I'm gonna move them. There we go. Make sure that when you animating, try and not make limbs like too small or too big, or else they're gonna end up looking weird like it did back on the old CCU episodes. And so let me fix this around. Don't make the mouth and eyes far away, try and make them close, but not too close. And now I've got CC over here. Press spacebar, and now we move the limbs down by using the red pivots. And so we can click it, we can click it, move it down side to side like this. We're gonna move this one up. So new frame, I like to move this one up, and then for the other arm I like to move it down because I like that waving animation. And the same thing, back to the original state. And there we go. Yep. And now if you want to like select multiple frames, oh wait, actually let me explain you guys something. So if you press P, which is the play animation button, it's just gonna go super quickly. Here, let me put the loop on. It's just gonna go super quickly, and we don't want that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna press Shift in the keyboard. We're gonna click from the first frame. You gotta select the first frame, and then we press on the last frame. We press on the last frame over here. So now all of those are selected. And so I like to use the in-betweens either on 8, and then I was gonna ask this, press yes. You can either do 8 if you want a quick in-between, or you can do 11 if you want like a slower. But 8 and 11 is what I use for most of my in-between stuff. And so if I want to do like those camera zoom ins, I can use drag this little the camera around and put like a little big here, second frame, a little more big, like this. So look, now it zooms in. Yeah, it's kind of simple. And so the way I like to explore, I go to File. First of all, I save the animation, so I put like CC waving. CC waving. Then File, Export Video. And then you can name your video. I like to name it as the same name of the file. And then I like to put as 1444p because that's 2K resolution. I choose to AVI. Then you can either choose smooth edges or sprites. I use smooth sprites so it looks like more high quality. Press export, and then we just wait for this to export. After that's done exporting, I close this and I can close the program. But changing the background, like changing other stuff, is not all that you can do in Pivot. You can also press File. You can load like figures, like for example the limbs. And so if you want the limbs, the eyes, you can look at the comment section down below. There's gonna be like a Google Drive folder to download all of those because I put them in there. You can also put text and change to whatever font you like. So for example, hi, I'm Steve CC. You can change the font. You can download and just shove it in your computer. But gradients, that's how I do like the gradients for the elimination things. You can also put outlines. Yeah, you can do a bunch of stuff. So after I'm done, I close it. And now I go to Opera. And so after Opera launches, here's what I do. I go to drive.google.com, or I could just say like a bookmark or something like that. And that's gonna take you to your Google Drive. While we wait for this to finish loading, I just wanna say I use the assets that I make are on Scratch. You can check on the assets channel. There's gonna be like a link there, or you can just search up like the new soup assets on Scratch. It's gonna show up there. Some assets I also do in Microsoft Paint because it's too laggy on the desktop. I only used Scratch for like character assets. For like other objects, for example the remote and CCU5, I just use Paint. And so after everything is has loaded here, press plus, file upload, then you wait for the files to show up. Okay, after everything is loaded, you select the AVI file, and the reason I use AVI file is because it renders like gradients way better than before, and before just did like those pixely looks. It's kind of like annoying, so that's why it doesn't do them. But the only problem with AVIs are just takes more space, and so yeah, most of the time I convert it from my own computer, like AVI MP4. That's why I have it saved here. And so yeah, now let's go to the phone and see what I do with my phone. Okay, so here on the phone I go to Google Drive, and then I download the AVI file. So after I download it, I use a video converter, like for example this one over here, and convert. But I already converted, so we don't need to do that anymore. And also, when you use this app, remember to put resolution to original and file converted to like MP4. And so we use CapCut now. We'll go to CapCut. Now this is where I do all the editing. So if you check here, we also got the my latest videos. Got the shorts over here. This is CCU4. If I go into this project, it's gonna crash, so I'm not going to. But here I go to new project. We add. There is CC just saying hi. Always remember to remove the ending. Don't forget that. And then there you go. He's waving hi. And so here's what I like to do. I like to convert here to sounds. Download like a Nintendo Music or something device. So put like creative exercises on from Mario Paint. So we add that. Then it plays. Yeah. I also, when I'm editing, I put the audio down to 5, because then you can hear the music in the background, but like you can clearly hear the people talking. So let me do some quick voice acting here. Markiplier. See, it's like this. After I edit, now and there I have the music here, and I got the lines, and then I export it. The way I export it, remove this AI Ultra HD, nobody likes that. 2K quality, and my frame rate is 24, but sometimes I like to use 30, so I always put on 30. And then you export. Hello everybody, my name is Mark. And yeah, that's how I work with CCU. That's basically it. So I got my computer here, and then I like to put my phone over here to this stand to like read the script and then just animate like normal. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to put in the comment below. I try making this video short and like entertaining it, but like, yeah, hope you enjoyed it.